What's up? Welcome to Mangoes and Whales. My name is Greg, or Argyle Whale, and I'm back with some more NA-45. Oh yeah, my favorite weapon in Advanced Warfare. Nope, but it is an interesting one, that's for sure. So it's fun to kind of, you know, it's fun to use, even though it can be really annoying. So anyway, I was watching my previous video on the NA-45 and I thought I could probably do better. I think I have some more suggestions, so I might as well make another video on it, right? So here it is. I have 5 more tips for the NA-45 in case you were interested in figuring out how to use this darn thing. Alright, so here we go. Without any further ado, let's jump into it. Tip number 1, get high. So in order to do this, what you're going to need to do is grab a bong, take a nice couple of rips, and jump into a match. And that'll definitely help you ensure that you do have a good time while you're using this weapon, because otherwise it's going to be frustrating. Yep. But actually, really, you need to just get elevated. You need to get above your opponents to use this weapon to its utmost effectiveness. What I mean by that is it's better to be able to shoot down towards somebody than shoot out towards somebody with this. If you shoot down at them, you'll ensure, or at least you'll increase the likelihood that your primer and your detonator round, which are the 2 rounds in the magazine, end up close enough together to each other to actually explode one another, because that's more or less how this thing works. So if you shoot down on them, you can... it'll work better. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so if you get up to the high places on the map, use exo hover. That actually does kind of help. It's a great use for exo hover. So yeah, get high. Okay, tip number 2, try to miss. I know that sounds ridiculous because it's the only gun in Call of Duty that you would ever try to miss with, but that is how it works. You actually will do better if you try to miss. So if you hit your opponents like I did right there with like the first, or you excuse me, or even just the second one, whatever, if you hit your opponent with one of the 2 bullets, there's a good chance that you're going to miss the second one, and that's usually going to mean that you don't get the kill. It's usually not going to explode in that situation. So unless you're sure that you can hit your opponent with both shots, I mean, because that is definitely going to explode them. Try to miss. Try to hit the ground below them. That's why you need to get above them. Going back to tip 1 there. So yeah, try to miss. As weird as that sounds, hit the ground below them, hit the wall behind them. That'll help you out. Tip number 3, aim for the head. I know that sounds completely like counter to tip number 2, but it is. Yeah, it is definitely not. It's not the same tip. But anyway, if you're trying to go for long shots or headshots, obviously headshots, but like long shots across the map, and you don't have there's not a good surface behind your enemy or underneath your enemy that you can blow them up with, you can aim for the head, and it is a one-shot kill to the head in any game mode in Advanced Warfare, hardcore or regular, and it doesn't matter which bullet you hit him with, whether it's the first one or the second one, the primer or the detonator, they're both a one-shot kill to the head. So yes, that's another way to use this weapon. I know it can be pretty tough, and it certainly was for me, but I was able to get a decent number of my long shots and my headshots done just by long shot headshotting somebody with this thing, like across the map. If they were just lying prone or something, yeah. So that's another way to use this weapon, and it works out. Not too often, but it does work out, and you will get some of your challenges done. Of course, I'm a challenge guy. I like doing the camo challenges, so that's what I was working on here. That's why I'm playing Team Deathmatch, I think. But my next tip number 4, is play objective game modes where the objective is on the ground, like not like uplink. Like don't play uplink with this one, but yeah, like domination or momentum or hardcore domination. It works pretty well in hardcore too. Yeah, I'm getting distracted watching the video, but yeah. So if you actually want to be a good teammate with this thing, which is a rare good characteristic in Call of Duty if you actually want to help your team out as opposed to just playing selfishly like I am here. Play objective game modes, and this thing can actually be a pretty decent defender of like flags and stuff like domination or momentum or hardpoint. I was playing hardpoint the other night, and I ended up picking up one of these because I ran out of bullets, and I was like, oh my god, really? Why did I pick this up? But I ended up doing really well with it because I was able to defend the hardpoint, and I got a merciless. It was cool. I wish I had been capturing, but I wasn't. Oh well. Yeah, so that's tip number 4. So my last tip, tip number 5, is going to be about some of the variants of it. The best variant of the NA-45 is for sure the Ravager. Like, this is one of those where the elite variant, at least one of the elite variants, is like extremely good. Like, the Pytake has the loophole, which I really want to get. Like, where is my loophole? I want that. I still don't have the speakeasy. But anyway, this, the elite variant called the Ravager of the NA-45 is so much better. It increases the explosive damage and increases the explosive range, so the radius that the thing will explode. If you haven't seen Drifter's video on it, you should definitely check it out. I'll put a link to that in the description. He does a really good review of the Ravager. Yeah. Need to take a breath. Getting too excited about the Ravager. I have gotten the Ravager. I unlocked it recently. Unfortunately, it was after I got the weapon diamond, but I'm excited to use it. I will do a video on it at some point. I'm using the second best variant here, which is the Exact, and that's a professional variant that reduces the sway. It reduces the sway speed. So, so that's good for getting those long shot, headshot combos if you're gonna try doing that. So. Yeah, that about does it. Hopefully this helped you out, and good luck getting those NA-45 challenges done. They're kind of tough. Oh, I do have one more thing. I posted a video, my most recent video besides this one, was on how to get into easier lobbies or newbier lobbies. That'll definitely help you out if you're working on the NA-45 challenges. Basically, to summarize that video, just play with the NA-45, jump into some lobbies with it, play with it, do badly, because you're probably not going to do that well. I mean, it's tough to do well with this thing. So if you're anything like me, you're gonna do pretty poorly, and eventually, it won't take too long. The game is gonna realize that you're having a tough time, and it'll start putting you in newbier lobbies, and then you can start exploding those noobs, and that ends up being a little bit more fun. So, yeah. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to leave a like or even subscribe. That would be cool. But if not, I don't really care, I guess. I mean, I do. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Have a great day. All right. See you later.